Hi! It's been a while that I've been accumulating an amount of makeup. Stuff. Yeah. So today, if you didn't know, I have a guest. And we're going to be doing a first impressions. Yep. Just get ready together. Oh my god, I'm gonna open this on the camera so you can see it. So I got the Makeup by Mario Master Metals palette. I'm not gonna be using this in this video because I just haven't quite got hold. Can I even open it? No. Okay. Do you want me to get it? Of the no, it's okay. The Master Manipulator like serum, or I don't know what it's called, but it's like to make it like a liquid, right? It works dry, but like I'm gonna wait till I can try it proper. Okay, close your eyes so they can see. I look like I'm proposing.
Oh!
Yeah.
Wow.
I know.
Oh my god.
And then they like come down into here, into this little ducat part, and then you make them like a liquid and they like just apply onto your eye like a liquid.
I really like that blue colour as well.
Anyway, that was for a different video. Jamesy, come up on the bed. Have a good one. Good boy. Can you sit?
You sit right there. Oh.
Oh, so handsome. You're also free to use anything you want.
Fine. I really want to try that, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
You're gonna watch me mix all my foundations.
Lovely. Concoction.
Of course.
Is that a foundation or primer? It's the Becca.
It's the Becca backlight priming filter. Yeah. But I mix it into my foundations.
Does it say to do that?
I have no idea. I'll get it.
Just do it.
I put it at, like I would sometimes, do you know, see when we were in high school, I would put the Barry M like metallic
absolutely
dropper,
yes.
right? I would put that all over my face as a base. And then foundation on top.
God. Could you see it through your foundation?
I don't know.
Don't worry.
Stop.
Out. So this is what Hannah got me for my Christmas. Aww. The Gold Age Beauty Bay palette. Is it here?
Just before I start, I'm not going for an exact colour match to my neck because I never get it. Okay, cool.
I'm going to try out the Dior foundation that I got in London today, but thinking back, probably not going to be the same colour that I was in London because that was summer.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's not, I don't think it's too far off.
I don't think so.
I think I'm going to do something with this gilded colour.
Chaos. So what's your plan?
So I think I'm going to do, like, try and do like I feel like I might do a wing. Like a wing out with my eyeshadow.
Oh, that sounds quite nice.
Yeah. I'm assuming you're tanned right now. Yeah. Just don't have the energy.
Do you know, I used to think that a lot, but it actually does just take 5 minutes.
Not the way I do it, because I'm just crazy.
How do you do it?
So when I'm tanning, I use the Garnier, what's it called? Moisturising,
like the
tanner.
apricot.
Yeah. Before I put it on, so I shower, exfoliate everything.
Yeah.
And then moisturise everything.
Yeah, but you moisturise everything every day anyways.
No, I only moisturise my arms and my legs, or my like calf down, because that's like my driest areas, and then I sometimes do my chest. But here's the thing, I know I should moisturise everywhere every day, but you should, because, or not you, but like we as a society should. But I hate the feeling of being sticky. Like I hate,
that's fair.
Like say I'm putting on leggings.
No, don't do that.
Yeah, so I have to like
get some loose
I have to like wait for like 20 minutes before it's all dry, which isn't too long with the Vaseline stuff. But I know other stuff it's like takes longer. And then because also it tells you on the bottle, the Garnier thing, to moisturise your knees and your elbows because that's the driest part of your body. But when you have dry skin like me, everywhere is the driest part of your body. I think I need to moisturise everything, and then once that's done, I then put on the tan. So like, I've not even started the tan yet.
I suppose that's quite a lot of
prep.
Yeah. Would you ever use like at the minute I'm using the Isle of Paradise like water?
I have that stuff, but it can because I don't use tan enough.
It does.
It like congeals.
Yeah. Which is why I'm trying to use up as much as I can right now because it started doing that.
Yeah.
Speaking of dry skin, for some reason like under my neck, just there, and like you can probably see it's a wee bit red, like around there. Just out of the blue, just went solid as a rock, and then I've just been putting like loads of moisturiser on it. So bizarre.
Strange.
I had really dry skin on my face, which I put down to having the heating on at uni all the time, probably not drinking as much water as I should have.
Yeah, I really don't drink enough water.
And also like the weather just getting cold, so I'm going from like really hot to like really cold.
Yeah.
Like that sort of thing.
Actually, because at work I'm walking in and out of the freezer, which is like -20. Yeah, you would never. I was thinking this the other day, I was like, could you imagine if Hannah had this job?
No.
My nails were really bad, like they were like chipping easier and like flaking and stuff, and like I have like builder gel on them all the time. Also, look at my nails. I posted a picture of them. I said in my last video that I would, or my second last or something.
This is like this. If it's cakey, do you know what? We're just gonna roll with it.
I don't think it's cakey.
It's not something how I usually would for some reason.
It's maybe just a dry skin though.
Could just be the dry skin.
Yeah. Going into the bakery, which is like super hot.
Yeah.
Because there's like plastic like sheets down so that nothing can get into, like a fly or whatever can't get in. So the heat stays in. So I'm going into like super hot room into like a freezer, back out into the hot room. Like it's just super extremes constantly, and it's just really not good. Like my skin is dry at the best of times.
I found that when I was at Sainsbury's, my nails were
same.
so bad.
It's from opening boxes and stuff like that as well.
That too.
Oh,
What? That looks really bad. Do you know what I mean? It's just sitting pure weird. I'll wipe it off my chin. Can I use one of your wipes?
yeah, I can use this one. There's like nothing wrong.
Perfect. Yeah, I do feel like the way that I do my makeup is very specific to me, mixing the products that I mix. So first impression of that primer for me personally and my combination.
Not great.
But I do use 3 different products to make my base. So
I wonder as well if this doesn't go well with other primers.
Probably, yeah, that's a primer in itself. It's sitting fine on this cheek, so I'm just gonna leave that cheek.
I have the worst eye shape to do this kind of makeup, but if you just keep going, like just keep going until it looks good. Do you know what I mean? People will try something like, oh no, like it's not working. Just keep going. Just keep going till it does look okay. Because I've got super round eyes. So do you.
Same. Yeah, I was about to say.
But like we've got different, you've got a lot more of a brow bone I think than I do. We have very similar eye shapes, but this is not for us. But you can still just do it.
Yeah, I feel like I haven't been doing that specifically, but I have been trying to add in like a little tiny wing just for a bit more around my eyes.
Because our eyes are round, we don't have a natural like come up, if you know what I mean. So you don't have anywhere to kind of follow to do a flick. But if you use like a brown, so at the moment I'm using this Roaring colour. If you just use that round your lash line, you don't want to do a wing, that's fine. Just use it around your lash line and it thickens your lashes. Like once you've got mascara on and everything, it makes your lashes look a lot thicker and just adds a little bit to your makeup routine that you don't normally have.
I think that looks better. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so.
I've just figured out this really weird combination that only works.
I wonder if your skin's like now accustomed to that.
Probably. How are you feeling about your memory?
Still not great. I think I'm going to try and take more pictures in the new year. Fun fact, I have a terrible memory. And I get kind of worried about it in case it's like, I don't know what it would be. Like it's more than just like, haha, I'm so forgetful. It's like, I forget major events. Or like major, I remember something's happened, I just don't remember it at all. Like, I can watch a film. What?
I think there's something left in there. That's not true.
Oh.
It's fine, carry on.
I have one of them.
What shade's it in?
C5.
Oh, flip.
C5. C2. I don't use that one anymore, you can have it. Is that right? Is that the wrong one? Yeah, you can have that.
Really? Why don't you use it?
I use this one. It was like the wrong colour. I got that one and then I got a different one and they were both wrong, but I was mixing them together and it was fine, but this is actually my shade.
Your memory?
Yeah, mine. Like I can watch a film and then forget everything about it.
Yeah, but sometimes I go to the cinema and I know that I've been to the cinema, but I couldn't tell you what I saw.
Yeah, I know. So I'm like, so is it fine? But I think it's also like sometimes I'm never living in the moment. Like I'm always thinking about the next thing.
Yeah.
I'm a stressor. I'm an anxious person by nature.
I'm not trying to like discredit you. I'm just trying to give you like
it could be this,
examples of like, oh, when I've been like forgetful like that.
No, definitely. Because I think if I was like, no, it's just me, I'd be like, oh. Yeah, I'm never living in this like in the moment right now. Say I need to remember a number. Okay, look at it. Turn away, completely forgot it already. But it's because I'm already, my mind is elsewhere. Maybe I just have an anxiety thing. Yeah. I don't think it's that bad, but like it's just like that's where it comes out. Also, do you want to smell my candle?
Yeah. Oh, very nice. It's quite Christmassy.
Like this. I know. Almost. Well, if you want Christmassy,
well,
let me give you Christmassy. So, I also got from Aldi the Hotel Collection number 31 Crackling Embers.
Oh, does it have the wee crackling? Oh, that's right up my street, you know. It's very
So
woody and
Christmassy.
like you're in a log cabin.
Yeah.
Vibes. Can I use your translucent powder?
Of course.
Or, like,
I would recommend using probably this one, which is the Cover Effects.
I'll go with the Cover Effects.
Investing in a good powder makes such a difference, because look how much of that's left, and I think that's only the second one I've ever had ever.
Yeah, I don't find that I run out of powders very quickly.
No.
Wow, I've basically done one step. I mean,
Same.
yeah, but yours is much more intricate.
Is it?
I feel like I always try and do my bronzer high up and then it just goes lower. Like I try and do it like here, and I feel like it always ends up here.
If I tilt my head, you can see in the thing, I have a natural like thing there. So like, why would I not put
stuff there?
I mean, I'm not putting it as far down as like here, but like up at this point. I don't know, I don't really get the whole like putting it up here. If you don't have this like thing here, then it probably works because you can just like manipulate the light.
Yeah.
But like this just makes it look further down anyway.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Wow, I forgot how tiring it is to do your makeup.
I know.
Jesus.
Really enjoyed this palette. I think it's a good palette to take away somewhere.
Yeah.
It's got a mirror.
Yeah.
It's got all those browns, which is my bread and butter. Oh, I don't know if I've said, I definitely haven't said. So since I got like a couple of blushes, a couple of lipstick stuff, a couple of glosses, like stuff like that, I'm going to do a two-parter of this. One with Miss Hannah, one with not, sadly, because I don't know where you're, well, you can be in the next one if you want. There's going to be 2 videos of first impressions, so this is the first of a two-parter. And then I'm going to do a whole video on this foundation, which I am going to try now, but I'm going to do like a whole video where I talk about coverage, and I'm going to do a wear test throughout the day. That'll be soon as well. And then I noticed in the last video that I put out, which was my ASMR video, did alright, seemed to have good feedback. So I'm gonna do like an unpack, like a, what's that called, like a
unpackaging with me?
Yeah, unpackaging, where there might not be any actual like applying, but just like opening things up.
Yeah.
Well, tip. But just to give you a rundown of what's to come. So I'm gonna use this Dior Forever Skin Glow foundation, SPF 35.
Flipping out.
Wow. And this is the shade 1.5N. And that's the shade there. I got a tester of it, and then actually I was like, I'll just take it. So I got a tester and the thing. I didn't mean to do that, but she didn't seem bothered, so that's fine.
So yeah, I got this. Is it ELF or is it ELF? It's ELF.
ELF.
It's ELF. The Wow Brow.
Okay.
Did you try this?
No.
Look at all these wee hairs on the brush.
And it's already like that?
Yeah, that's like part of it. So
like,
it's like,
adds hair to
yeah.
I've never even heard of that before.
What, this one?
Yeah. You know, like having hairs on your thing.
Yeah, it's supposed to like...
No, I understand the premise,
yeah.
I've just never heard of it before.
Yeah, I don't know what I was about to explain.
Yeah.
Does it look here? Does it look kind of messy? Or do you know what, I need to stop asking you questions when you're trying to do your makeup.
Yeah, it looks fine. Definitely not my exact colour right now, but to be fair, I didn't pick it out recently, so it's what it is. Okay, so far, enjoying. It's not super high coverage, but still like pretty relatively high. It doesn't really feel like much is on my skin either. Obviously I'll go in more in depth for my video on this foundation, but so far so good. And I'm just gonna apply some concealer on top, but this is what it looks like just without anything.
My makeup time. This is where I take that one shade that's slightly darker than my skin, and then another shade.
Oh wait, you should use this palette.
I like this, which I might use in my inner corners perhaps.
I use that like on top of the other gold that I use. I use this, and then with a little bit of this on top, or yep, and then I use this, and this in my like my crease and my lash line. I always think it takes me so long to do my makeup. So long to do my makeup. But then I get onto my face and it's done in like 2 minutes.
That's true.
Also, I like to think of myself, like, if you compare my videos, let's just have a laugh for a second. If you compare my videos to like Nikki tutorials, like I'm not really doing makeup videos. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm not really doing a tutorial, I'm just doing my makeup and you happen to be watching.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, you could always switch it up and like do like a tutorial. Like I'm sure people would want to know a staple.
Yeah, also trend when I was down in London was like, you need to do a video where it's like tips for beginners.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what the tips are because I just do it.
How do you get your foundation so smooth?
Is that like, I don't know how much that's a tip, as much as it's like, okay, well you need to have a good primer that suits your own skin.
That's a tip.
But like, I can't tell you what primer suits your skin. It's more like trial and error than you think.
But out of the primers that you've tried in the past, you could say, oh, this one was good for this one wasn't good for this.
Okay.
So if you have this type of skin, maybe avoid that.
Yeah. Okay, maybe
You know
I
what I mean?
could like write some stuff down.
Yeah. I wonder if you realise in a time that these are the trends that we remembered from your decade.
I'm trying to think what the trends would be of this decade.
I was saying to my dad, there was something on BBC News about Adele and like her audience with Adele thing. And I was like, well, you know, she is probably one of the biggest and will be one of the most well remembered artists of like
Our generation.
Yeah. And he was
or like not art. Yeah, our generation.
Like ours in like maybe
I forget we're 21.
Isn't that crazy?
Because I'm like, oh, it's not our, like this time is not our generation, but like this is our generation.
Yeah. But like, but like people even like
our own generation.
Stop it. Stop it. Yeah, but like us and like those are like 10 to 15 years older as well.
Yeah.
Like
it's hard as well because generations are becoming smaller.
Yeah.
Because trends are so much faster.
It's true.
Because there's like Gen Z, Millennial, what's the next one? The Gen Alpha.
Didn't even know it existed.
And then there's like the next one as well.
You're joking.
But I think they'll probably get called like, I don't know, like the COVID babies or whatever like that.
Yeah.
Like we're all like the millennial babies.
Yeah.
We're Gen...
We're between Gen Z and millennial.
We're solidly Gen Z.
Do you think so?
We're the top end, but we are I am solidly Gen Z. People that are a few years older than us, they're a bit more on the cusp. People that were born like the late 90s, they're a wee bit more on the cusp between millennial and Gen Z.
I don't know, something about threes and threes. I want to get like 3 dots on my body somewhere, like tattooed, because I just
like
feel
a triangle or like a...
Just like
one
in a line, because I just feel like, I don't know, 3s for me personally, there's just so many 3s and I like it, but like I just feel like 3's a number. That's what I feel.
Yeah, 3 is a number.
Yeah.
3 is a magic number. Have you heard that song?
No. But
3 is the magic number.
Yes! Maybe I wrote it in my past life. The guy's probably still alive.
My name is Hannah. Yeah, you should tell that so they know what we're talking about.
No one will find it funny.
It's not funny.
It just is. No, it's funny.
It's funny for us.
Yes, but just one time. I mean, it happens now. To be fair,
every so often.
So often, not as often. But the first time I realised that my name
sounds so stupid. But it is, no, but it's like
I'm named. I'm called. I'm referred to as Hannah.
Like when you're not there, I still call you Hannah.
But Hannah's just a sound, and I know that all words are just sounds. I don't know, it just gets to me. It just gets to me sometimes. Can't think about it too often. I'll just send me in a wee spiral. Okay, so I don't even know if you can see it on camera, but that is my one shade darker and darker again. That's me.
That's you done?
I'll maybe pop a little some sparkly on because otherwise it looks very, very lazy. I would like to try and do like a tiny little bit of like sort of like brown liner around my eyes or something.
Oh, I just got a brown liner.
What?
Because I wanted to try.
Coincidence.
There you go.
Thank you.
Okay, so this is, sorry, quickly. This is the Ellie Girl Ultimate Intense Stay Auto Liner in Lasting Brown.
Because what I usually do is just take my eyeshadow and like a angled brush and just give it a go.
Yeah.
Never comes out that good, but you gotta practice these things, you know?
Yeah. So is that like
a crayon?
Yeah. So like
quick.
That's wow.
I know. Jesus.
That was just a wee tap.
Kind of nervous now.
Yeah. That's laid on top of that foundation quite nicely. I don't know what blush to use. Here's the thing, I got about 1 million blushes for Christmas and I'm thrilled because I love blush, but it just makes it harder for me in my house. It makes it harder for me to pick what I want to wear. So I've kept some things aside for my next part, but like I have 2 blushes in here alone.
Yeah. So
I got the Milani Luminoso blush, which I've wanted to try for so long. It's just such a nice colour. You can try that if you want.
Oh, it's so relaxing. I know I say this every time. I think if I won the lottery, I'd go for like a massage or something like twice a week.
You just have the cheeks for blush. Would you rather be rich or famous?
Rich.
Do you want to be famous? Would you want to be famous?
Not really bothered, to be honest.
Yeah,
I don't know, like...
I think the only type of fame that I would like would be like micro fame, where like you're not really well known, so like you could go wherever you want and you wouldn't get noticed. You have like a small like cluster, small internet celebrities, I guess.
Sure,
that aren't like Emma Chamberlain, like going to the Met. Even though I do like Emma Chamberlain, but like not her, where everyone knows her. Like
Bailey Sarian.
Yeah, or like Drew.
True.
Bailey Sarian's becoming more mainstream, but like Drew from Drew Gooden, he's more mainstream, I think now.
Danny's quite mainstream.
Yeah, but no, people, they've got huge followings, but like the girl Drew, I forget what her last name is.
Oh, that girl
on TikTok. She's got like a small base following. That'd be nice.
Yeah, I feel like because one, I don't have any particular talent, so I would be famous for something quite random. Do you know what I mean?
You could be relatable.
I think I'm too odd.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I feel like I'm not. I'm only relatable to you though because we're friends. But I don't think other people are like, oh, Hannah, Corey, we have so much in common.
Huh.
Do you know what I mean? Like I feel like I get on with a lot of people, but it doesn't mean that
they understand you. No.
Good luck, babes.
Yeah.
I'm not saying like, oh my god, I'm so complicated. I just mean like I'm just so strange.
I don't think you're that strange. But then I am your friend.
Would you disagree?
That you're strange?
I don't know, maybe strange is like the wrong avenue of odd.
Yeah, I don't think you're strange.
What's the word?
But I think everyone thinks they're strange.
Do you think you're strange?
Nobody thinks that they're like the typical. Yeah, but do you know what I mean? Like everyone's like, nobody thinks like me, but like to be honest, yeah, we probably, the thing is, we're probably all different from each other. Nobody is the norm.
We're of what we think. We are very different from each other, but also
we are very different from each other. We're like yin and yang.
If I wanted something logical, like I needed a logical solution to a problem, I would go to you and be like, right, give me ABC.
Yeah, I'm good with advice because I'm very to the point.
It's true. Whereas I don't know, I could be to the point if it was...
You're good with advice in a different way though.
I think my advice is very like, okay, but what if you looked at it
this way.
Yeah,
instead.
But then that's not always the advice people want to hear. Because they're like, well, what about the way I see it? And I'm like, right.
Well, you're asking me, so...
Well, you're asking me, and my advice is to step out of your own shoes.
Everyone thinks they're the main character in their own story.
I wouldn't even say that.
But do you know what I mean? But do you know what I mean? Like, everyone thinks that they're the different one. When in reality, we're probably just all different from each other.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Like, I'm not different from a group, I'm just different from the person next to me.
Yeah, but you're probably close, like, that's why you get on with certain people, because you're either, like, close enough to one way of thinking. Also, I got this for my Christmas, so I'm just going to be using this. I've used this before, which is the pomade, dipbrow pomade. I really like it, but it is definitely a treat.
Pull up 2 eyelashes?
Oh my god. It's definitely a treat, so hence why I haven't had it in a while. But I've not tried their brow gel before.
I brought the lip liner that includes my lips.
Sometimes when I'm doing these videos, I feel like I'm in Ratatouille, and I'm like, anyone can cook. Like,
anyone can.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I'm just like, yeah, do whatever.
Oh, you fancy. Oh, very nice. Oh, is it going to be too much? What do you think?
I don't think so. It's just like a gold shimmer.
Oh my god. Stunning.
I've not tried it before.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. That's why you're here. I'm going to use the Glossier rosebalm.com.
Stunning. I like the slight gradient as well. I don't know if you can see that in the camera. Yeah. It's really nice.
Thanks so much for watching.
Yep.
Stay tuned for part 2.
Yeah,
it has been fun. I don't know how much of what we've spoken about we can actually keep in.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.